guys, welcome back to my channel. So it's I feel like I say this at the start of every video, but it has been a while. But I'm back. You know, my videos have been really inconsistent, but I'm going to explain in another video why. So anyway, back to this. Going to be doing twist outs. Look, the results weren't the best, but this is how I do them usually. I've been trying out a range of different product combinations, so this one I guess it didn't work the greatest, but hey, it still did a pretty decent job. So I started on freshly washed hair. My hair is stretched, so I part it into sections. So I start on one half, and then this is the part that always gets me, like parting the sections nicely, because I find that when you part them correctly, the twists or whatever you're doing, plaits, braids, always come out so much more smoother. And I was also really low on my products because I hadn't made like a product, I guess, run to my local like beauty store, so I had to use what I had. Started off with the Can 2 leave-in conditioner, and then I followed it through with the Jessie Curls. Both products are pretty easily accessible here in Australia. Now, so I make sure that I start on smooth hair, and then I just flat twist it down all the way down to the bottom, making sure that my hair is nice and smooth and detangled. So that's why I use the Denman brush, because you don't want any tangles. You want the results to come out really smoothly. Twists are pretty simple. There's not much to it. It's pretty much like a braid, except it's a bit easier, to be honest. Like when I couldn't braid, I just do twists all the time, and that's how I got into the habit of braiding, or like I guess how I picked up how to braid. Even though my braids aren't the best, it still gives you a basic idea. So yeah, I do the exact same thing. I make sure my hair's a little bit damp. I apply the leave-in conditioner. I comb it through, brush it through, and then apply the Jessie Curls just to add in a bit more definition. I feel like at this stage as well, I could have added in like a stronger gel, maybe Eco Styler. I would have done a better job. But again, I only had a few products left. So I'm making a few videos now of pretty much how to like go back to basics. So these are like all the basic kind of videos and how to do like your simple hairstyles, things that will really save you time. Like I find flat twists, they're so cute. Like you can do just like the front two, leave them in. You can do like a side part flat twister. You can do like cornrows, but with flat twists. So there's so many ways you can do use them, and I think they're kind of underrated style. And they're a great protective style, especially here in the winter months. It gets really cold, so it's good to protect your hair in something that's not as tight as compared to a braid. Now, when I get to the back of my hair, I can't really see, like I know a lot of girls or a lot of people do a lot of flat twists at the back, but look, I ain't good. Like I'm pretty bad. So what I do is I just do like free twists at the back, just so it saves me time and it's not too stressful, and I'm not there for ages trying to like find the right part or whatever. So I just do a couple in the back, and that's how I pretty much do it. So this hairstyle is like pretty good for those who are like lazy naturals, I guess, or people who are who may be like a bit maybe conscious of their hairstyles when they first go natural, because I find compared to free twist, these ones are more easier to style, because you can just kind of pull them back into a ponytail or like stretch them out and bobby pin them. So they're a little bit more easier because of the parting and because of the way that the twists actually sit. These are my results, so they're pretty good, nicely parted, moisturized, healthy. You can go, like, sometimes I leave this in for like maybe 3-4 days, sometimes longer, maybe 5, and it just, yeah, it's so good. It saves so much time. Now with the takedown process, so I apply some castor oil on my hands. I did this before I started the video. Make sure your hands are nice and moisturized to take the twists out, and you do it carefully. Make sure you don't create any tangles. I did find though that I did have a lot of like single strand knots throughout my hair, and I wasn't too sure what that was actually from, but I feel like it might have been I used a bit of shea butter on the previous hairstyle that I had, so I think it might have been maybe a bit of residue from that, or because of my split ends. I have a few split ends, so after this video I did give myself a bit of a trim. And like I said, my results were a little bit more flatter and the ends of my hair were a bit more frizzier, but I made it work. I ended up wearing this style for like the next 3 days. The day after this I wore it out, and then the day after that I put it up in a half up, half down hairstyle, like a top knot kind of look, and then yeah, then eventually I washed my hair. But hey, not all hairstyles work, but you just make do with what you've got. Always be proud and embrace your physique. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, and I'll see you in my next video. Thanks, guys.